Good morning, friends. Happy Tuesday morning. I am so thrilled to be doing a video for you today. I know that last week I was also thrilled to have done a video for you. I have been busy, but I did not want to miss sharing inspiration with you during this very special promotion called Saleabration. So if it's your first time here or if it's your 100th time here, welcome. My name is Genevieve Coe, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Markham, Ontario, Canada. So I'm 100% Canadian. I've lived here all my life, and I am just excited to share with you. So a little bit about me. I have never been someone who's felt creative. I guess everybody's creative, but I didn't think of myself that way. And so many years ago, when a friend invited me to a get together at her home, there was a lovely lady from her neighborhood that was the demonstrator at the time, and she showed us how easy it was to make a card. I was like, huh, and I could do it. But I couldn't do it without the demonstrator. So I decided to host a little get together with my friends, and bit by bit, I realized that the real magic was having the coordinating products that Stampin' Up! Is so well known for. So I became a demonstrator. I haven't looked back. I have loved the journey, as interesting as it's been. And I'm still glad to be a demonstrator because I never thought I would be a small Canadian business entrepreneur, whatever you want to call it. But I guess that's kind of what happened. Just bit by bit, really it came out of a desire of wanting to get women together and enjoy crafting and just mostly enjoy talking and playing with pretty things. And so thank you for letting me share with you today. I have been aiming to do Tuesday morning videos. I don't know, for the past really quite a while. Before it was Tuesday afternoons, but then I started working full time. And so I switched it to Tuesday mornings, and I learned how to use this fancy software so that if I'm not able to be there Tuesday morning, I can still try to pre-record and give you some inspiration. So I hope you enjoy connecting with me as much as I enjoy connecting with you. Go ahead and drop a line in the comments and tell me where you're from, and tell me what you did this past weekend. I just did a lot of stamping. I did stamping. It was so good. I've been so busy at work. I haven't had as much time to stamp as I want to. And so I actually said to my husband after, I'm like, oh my gosh, I had to stamp. I had to actually stamp for work. And I was so happy. And so that's when I realized I was actually suffering from starvation of crafting. Have you ever had that feeling where when you finally sit down to play with your goodies or do something creative with your hands, you realize that you missed it, but you didn't know you missed it? Have you ever had that feeling? Tell me in the comments if that's ever happened to you before. There's so many different creative pursuits, whether it's baking, whether it's flower arranging, whether it's painting. For me, it is playing with paper. And I didn't know that was me until I discovered how well the products work together. So as I mentioned, I've been really busy, but let me show you some of the things I have been busy with. Sorry about that big shadow, but before I turn off the light. So one of the things I was busy with was getting ready for my Creating for Christ class. So here is one of the cards that we're going to make at the class. I think I like to do Creating for Christ to help us get ready for Easter and the meaning of Easter. And it's just an annual event that I do around February or March. So this year it's March the 1st. And if you haven't registered and you want to register, I am just about to order all the supplies. So ASAP, please. You just go to linktree/Stampin' for Fun, or in the description, I might have my class registration sign up. But yes, I had so much fun this past weekend getting ready for that class. And I think this is just a little sneak peek of some of the things we'll do. Everybody will get a little goodie bag. There'll be actually some reflection time, some music, just to help us prepare for the meeting of the season of Easter. And then the other thing, so sign up if you haven't signed up. But I do have other classes coming up in April. I'll have the virtual stamp camp, the Jen and Jen stamp camp. And at the end of April, there'll be ladies retreat day where you can craft your heart's content. I've rented a hall where you can just bring your scrapbooking, bring your card making, bring your knitting, whatever it is, and come and visit. So that is on at the end of April. So all those things you can find at my Linktree/Stampin' for Fun. Just click upcoming classes. The other thing I worked on was my monthly technique. And so if you have not enjoyed my technique cards, I do an exclusive video, instructional video on how to create the technique of the month. And that is exclusive for my, look at this one here. Okay, so this is the one for February. It's exclusive for my VIP members, club members. And basically you become a club member either by being a Paper Pumpkin subscriber or a surprise package subscriber. And so Paper Pumpkin is a monthly, hang on, maybe it'll be better. It's a monthly kit in a box. And I wonder if I have an example here. If you haven't done Paper Pumpkin before, it is the perfect monthly escapism. I don't think I have everything in this box, but the idea is that it comes in a box. This one's kind of decorated, but normally it's an orange box. And inside the box, you'll have a stamp set. You'll have a mini ink spot. You'll have a project with instructions so that you can complete it on your own time at your leisure, professionally designed, everything. All the embellishments are included and you are guaranteed to get your projects done. So this one, for example, has, here's an example of the stamp set. So they're exclusive stamp sets that you can't buy anywhere else. And then there'll be a mini ink spot. It includes any adhesive you need typically. It doesn't have the scissors, but everyone kind of has scissors. And then all the projects so that you can create the project of the month. So it would have the twine, all the pieces, all of that stuff. So it is just great. So if you subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, the easiest way to subscribe is to go to my unique subscription link. I think it might be on my Linktree as well, or you can just go to stampinup.ca. Let me share my screen so that you can see. I think in the description as well, you'll be able to click a link to find out more about membership. But you can go to menu, shop products, and then Paper Pumpkin. And then you can go to subscriptions. Okay, so it's just subscribers that will be part of my membership. You just go here, make sure that you choose me as your demonstrator. So in this case, you have to make sure that this is on the Canada flag. Okay, and then you can click subscribe. Okay, I don't know if it asks for a demonstrator, but make sure once you create your account, you'll be able to go to your profile and make sure to choose me as your demonstrator. Okay, if you want a specific link, I can send you a link so that it links to me, because you're going to want to make sure to link to me so that I invite you to our monthly technique class. Okay. The other thing you can do is just message me and say, I don't want to be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber. I'd rather be a surprise kit subscriber, a surprise box subscriber. And what I do is I curate some new consumables, maybe a quarter pack of DSP, some gems, some ribbon, just a little sampling of little things just to give you a little happy surprise in the mail of some pretty Stampin' Up product. And then each month, not only do we have a technique video, we also have a craft and chat. So you can use your goodies in your surprise packet or use your stash and play and create. If you got the Paper Pumpkin box, you can work on your Paper Pumpkin. We have a nice time just chatting and crafting each month. Okay, so I believe the link is in the description if you'd like to know more about membership. But I just wanted to give you that little sneak peek of what February's technique is. So if you want to make sure to not miss out on learning how to make this technique, here's some ones that we did in the past. You know, I give all the measurements in the video. So these are sort of past month techniques. Every month there's sort of a different technique that we do. So I'd love to have you join in and be a part of my membership club. Okay, so I've told you about that. Oh, big news. I believe that today is the day when Stampin' Up! Is announcing new saleabration freebies. So if you haven't heard about saleabration, where have you been? You haven't been here because every week I talk about it. Saleabration is an amazing promotion. It ends this month in February. Oh my gosh, in February. So I don't want you to miss out. Shopping deal, every $75 spend, you can pick a freebie. And we've got quite a lot of freebies to choose from, but I heard that they're releasing even more freebies today. So you're going to want to make sure to check it out. Because I'm pre-recording this video, I can't tell you what the new products are, but I can tell you where to find them. So let me show you here. Da-da-da. Hopefully this works. Whoops. Are we still here? Okay, technology. Love-hate relationship. Okay, so if you go to stampinup.ca, you're going to want to make sure that my name is in the top left corner here so that you know you're shopping with me, so that you get all the special perks of shopping with me. If you shop online and your order is $60 or more, you'll also receive a little gift. So let's see. I just sent the January online ordering gifts out in the mail. So you can keep an eye on that if you took advantage last month. But February is a new month with a new host code. But where you're going to find the new saleabration items is under specials and then saleabration. Okay. So you'll be able to see all the products. So with a $75 spend, here are your options. And I suspect by the time this video goes live on Tuesday, because I am pre-recording it, there will be more. We did get a little hint. That's the best thing about being a demonstrator. You sometimes hear things ahead of time. Okay, so make sure to go and check it out. Okay, let me get back here. Okay, I hope we're not lost. I hope we're still recording. Okay, so so I told you about saleabration. I told you about my membership club that I'd love to have you be a part of. The more the merrier, really. That's why I'm really encouraging people to join, because then it's more fun to share what we make. It's more fun in the craft and chat. So I'd love to have you join. And then don't forget to sign up for upcoming classes. Okay, I covered that. Okay, today's a special Tuesday. I don't have a particular project to stamp with you today, but I don't want to not stamp with you. So I'm doing something that I call spontaneous stamping. So I haven't planned the project ahead of time. I sort of have an idea in my mind. I did browse Pinterest over the weekend. And so there was do you ever do that? You browse Pinterest and then you kind of save things and then you go and look at them. And maybe you don't have exactly what that card is, or maybe you don't love it, exactly the way it is. So you want to change it up a bit. And it's all in my head here. So we're going to do some spontaneous stamping, which means I might be stamping a little slower than usual, because if you've ever seen me spontaneous stamp, I'll be like, what about this? What about this? Maybe we should do this. So don't be shy. Drop in the comments what you think I should be doing as I spontaneously stamp. I have an idea in my head. Let's see what happens. Who's excited? Who's excited to see my spontaneous stamping? I've just been busy, but I didn't want to not have a stamping video for you today. So let's play and see what happens. Okay, so let me turn off this light now to try and get that shadow out of the way. Okay, let's see what we can do. Oh my gosh, this chair. I told you guys, right? If you've watched my videos for a while, oh, look at that terrible shadow. If you've watched my video for a while, you'll know my husband had replaced the chair wheels with, like, I swear they're like rollerblade wheels. So as soon as I stand up from my chair, the chair goes like rolling. And so I can't just sit down. I have to like retrieve my chair and then sit down. Okay, let's brighten that up a bit. Okay, so what I thought I'd play with today are these goodies. So this is one of the new releases that came out in January. And there is coordinating designer series paper, which is available free with your $75 order, minimum $75 order, this Toadstool paper. So I thought I would bring that into play because I have been loving the colors in this paper. Like, look at how cute these colors are. I don't know if I'm going to use them today, but that's the great thing about designer series paper. The colors can kind of inspire you. So that's why I have it next to me here to kind of get inspired by this color palette because I have been loving it. But why wouldn't I? It's got pink. Pink is my favorite color. So that's probably why, the pink and purples. And okay, so that's that. And I love this like whole mushroom thing with the "You Are Magical." I think that's so cute. So let's see what we're going to do. This is what spontaneous stamping is, okay? I have an idea in my mind based on something I saw on Pinterest, but I'm changing it up a little bit because I didn't quite. Let's see. Let's just see. Okay. Let's see what happens, my friends. Okay. So I am going to create my card base. So I'm taking an 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock. I'm cutting it in half at 5.5, and then I will score it at 4.25. Okay, and okay, no, I'm not going to put this away because I want to do a layer. I'm just wondering what color layer I want. I just love these colors. So why don't I take kind of a dark, maybe I'll just do black. Well, is there like a basic gray? This is more like a smoky slate, but you know what? Maybe I'll do like a basic gray. Oh, there's early espresso. Okay, maybe I'll do an early espresso layer. If I can find it on my shelf. This is the joy of spontaneous stamping here. Okay, and then I am going to maybe, let's see. I'm going to go at 4 inches by 5.25 inches. Okay. Oh no, I don't like that. Too dark. Okay, 3.25, 3 3/4. Let's make it a little smaller. 3 3/4 by 5 inches. Okay, I think I want a little more of a white border around. Okay, I'm going to put another white layer. Okay, so I'm going to use the basic white here. And I am going to cut it a 1/4 inch, so 3.5 by 4 3/4. Okay, so then we're gonna layer that up. Okay, I'm not gonna glue it yet, especially with spontaneous stamping. I want to wait and see how things go. Now, if you are inspired to shop, which I certainly hope you are during this saleabration promotion, there is a new host code for February, and that just helps link it to me. And when your order is $60 or more, you will get a little gift. I have an idea what I want the gift to be, but I'd have to think about it a bit. But okay, so I'm going to take this. This stamp set is called Saying Hey. And I think it's just classic, simple, like easy, you know? There's some, like, I don't know what the word is, like cleverness in here, right? Like, I miss your face. I'm so glad you exist. Like, it's not the normal happy birthday, thank you, whatever. Okay, so I am going to just do the hey, because I was thinking of combining this hey with the you are magical and the mushrooms. We'll see how it turns out. Please cheer for me in the comments, okay? You can just say encouraging words, because I love spontaneous stamping. Sorry, look at my face. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do about the lighting. Sorry, guys. I love spontaneous stamping. I do it in my craft room, but to do it live is can be a bit nerve-wracking. But anyway, let's do that. And because I love those colors in the Toadstool paper, I'm pretty sure it's Melon Mambo. Now, if you're not sure about the color, you just look on the back. It normally lists it. Yeah, Melon Mambo. Okay, let's do it. So we're going to do a hey. I'm going to put it in the center here. I don't know if that's straight. I hope that's straight, sort of straight. And we're going to do 3 of them. Okay, looking good so far. Looking good, looking good. And let's just add a little bit of color in there. So let's look at these colors here. There's Fresh Freesia, Melon Mambo. Maybe we could just do a sort of a light Melon Mambo. We don't want it too dark because we want the words to stand out. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, okay, it's not too dark, right? So we can just kind of add a little bit of color around. Isn't that fun? These blending brushes are so soft, and they just add a really gentle color, not too brash. Okay, can you see how I've just sort of added a little bit of shading? I think it's a little hard to see. Maybe if I hold it closer. Okay, it's not super dark, but just gives a bit of shadow around the words. Okay. See, I'm not gluing it down yet because spontaneous stamping, you never know where it's going to go. Okay. Even that would just be cute, right? But I have in my mind to use these toadstools. So let's see what happens here. So looking at these papers, we've got like orange mushrooms, fresh freesia mushrooms, and then there is like a coordinating punch. So let's see what happens here. Well, let's do this one in orange because obviously I used it in orange before and didn't clean it very well. So let's do that. We can just use some little scraps here. Okay, and I'm going to use the pumpkin pie because that's the color in here. No, I'll do a couple. Let's see what happens. Cheer for me, guys. Help encourage me. Spontaneous stamping live. You never know what's going to happen here. Oh my goodness. Okay, blending brush down, blending brush down. Okay. I am going to punch this out. I'm going to punch the second one out too, because I don't know if I want one or two yet, but let's just see what happens. Okay. Yeah, maybe just one is all we need. Okay, and then even this punch even has the little stem, so I could pick up this early espresso and make it part of the stem, right? And we've got some coordination there. Let's see what happens. Okay, I need to see what a mushroom is. Is the thick part at the top or at the bottom here? Something like that. But then I'm covering up my little word. I'll have to think about that. Or maybe we just need a smaller mushroom. Let's look at our little stamp set. It's not exactly coming out as I imagined. Oh, see, there's like a little baby stamp set here. A little baby mushroom here. Right? I'm just imagining just a little mushroom. Or maybe we could just do little mushrooms down here. That would be cute. Okay, hold on. I still like my little mushroom idea, but it's just I don't like the fact that it's covering my little words. That's not bad. What do you guys think? Tell me in the comments what you're thinking. Or should I put it lower down? Have like little mushroom down here? But I like this mushroom. Here, maybe we can put it up here. This is the joy of spontaneous stamping. You don't know what's going to happen. Okay. Okay, let's see what happens here. And then we're going to take a little, let's see. What color should we use? There's fresh freesia in the paper. Or we could just put the mushroom here and then put the saying on the inside. Because I really want to use the "You are magical." But where are we going to put it? Let's see how big this saying is. I wish that I could be with you live because I would love to see what your commentary is. But I'll just have to watch the replay. Okay, let's see. Actually, you know how sometimes you come, that actually already looks cute, but let me see. I had something in my mind here. If I do a 1/2-inch strip of the fresh freesia, I don't know whether the words will be I don't know whether the words will fit. Let's see. Okay. Cheer for me, friends. Spontaneous stamping. Tell me what do you do when you spontaneous stamp? Are you like me? Do you talk to yourself? I do that, that's for sure. Okay, let's make it stand out a little bit on the fresh freesia. And I'll use the early espresso. Cute. Do you see that? You are magical. And I was thinking I could just kind of stick it here so that it's like, hey, 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 or I could put it off to one side. I don't know. If I had thought about it, I could have put the hey, hey, hey higher. But I kind of like it in the middle here with this. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, I think we're almost done. I'm reaching the point where I am satisfied enough to glue it down. Okay. Adhesive. Here you are, seal adhesive. Maybe it would have been fun to use the designer series paper, but I just like the colors so much. I used it as my inspiration. I wonder whether I could use this card for my March Lunch, Laugh, and Craft class, actually. I'm always thinking how to work smarter, not harder, right? If I like this card enough, it can be my March Lunch, Laugh, and one of my March Lunch, Laugh, and Craft cards. I think it's kind of cute there. Okay, let's put the dimensional on. Maybe I want the mushroom to pop up a little bit. Of course, it does have the little bit of connotation of drugs. I'm not a proponent of drugs, don't get me wrong. But it's just such a cute saying there. Okay, so we'll maybe a glue dot or a little dot of glue here will be perfect. This little mushroom stick needs a dimensional behind it. Okay, I should have put the dimensional there first, but I think we'll be okay. I'm muttering to myself. I don't know if you can hear me, but there we go. Okay. Pop that on here. Whoops. What do you think? Something different from my usual style, right? It's clean with a little bit of whimsy here with the mushroom. Now we're going to add some gems, a little bling bling. So don't forget, there's so many free Saleabration items you can collect, and February is the last chance to collect them. I'm going to put a little bit of bling bling here. I don't know which ones. These are okay. There we go. Little bit of bling bling. Okay, so these gems are only available during Saleabration. Purple adhesive back sequins. So maybe you'll choose that for your freebie. Or maybe you'll choose the coordinating Toadstool paper. So many options, right? Okay, well, there you go. Spontaneous stamping today. I hope you like my card. I hope you feel inspired to take some time and play and do your own spontaneous stamping. And I put the host code on the screen so that when you shop, make sure to use the make sure to use that host code with your, especially if you order $60 or more, so that you can qualify for my online ordering gift of the month in February. And don't forget, I wouldn't stop at 60, make it up to 75 so that you can enjoy the gift from Stampin' Up. Okay, so there's a lot more to Saleabration besides just shopping. There's also the benefit of joining. So let me see if I can turn on the light again. Oh no, maybe I'll leave it off so that you can see the table better. Just during Saleabration, it ends in February. You can choose $165 of whatever you want and pay only $135, no shipping. If you're in Ontario, there's no tax as well. And you can choose 2 free packages of Stampin' Write markers. This is an incredible value. You pick which 2 color families you want. Plus, you get this exclusive handmade design stamp set absolutely free. And I have to tell you that joining Stampin' Up! Was one of the best decisions I ever made. I didn't know it at the time, but it has helped me so much in terms of just giving me the permission to play and make pretty things. We don't realize how much our soul needs to play. And so it's really given me that opportunity. It's given me the opportunity to make some incredible friendships. It's given me the opportunity to challenge myself too. I never thought I would be able to do a live video. I never thought I would know how to do like some technology recording streaming thing. It's just really challenged me to learn new things. And on top of that, Stampin' Up! Does have a compensation program to help demonstrators, so that the effort that you put in, and if you access that compensation plan, you're able to earn a it's possible to earn a modest supplementary income and enjoy other benefits as well, like exclusive events, being first to see product. So there's absolutely no reason why you wouldn't want to take advantage of it if you love Stampin' Up! Product. If you've been shopping and enjoying, I know people feel like, oh, there's like a huge obligation. There really isn't. You enter into this fun community. You have this relationship with Stampin' Up! It gives you benefits that you wouldn't otherwise have. So if you want to know more, make sure to talk to me. You can certainly also just take advantage right away and just go to my Linktree/Stampin' for Fun, and you can go to my blog. I have a link there about the best deal, because I truly believe that the starter kit is the best deal, and I would love to have you join our Team Stick community. We've got girls from all across the country, most of whom just enjoy the discount and shop for themselves. But we have others that do a few classes here and there because they have fun with it. And yeah, so don't hesitate to ask me questions. Some of you, I may have already reached out a little bit. And so because I think it is such a great option, and Saleabration is almost over. So I don't want you to miss out. Thanks for joining me today. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I think next week I'll be back like live, hopefully, if I don't have a meeting at work. But thanks for joining me for my fun, spontaneous stamping. And let me know what you think of the card in the comments. Thanks.